Guys, I gotta say it. Yeah, I'm camping here. This is uh this is our campsite for tonight. This big old beautiful pond or lake. Nobody else around. Right off the Alaska Highway, which is right behind me. Not even probably 100 yards. Let me flip. And there's the camp back there. There's a tent and Zeke just on the other side of it. And again, the Alaska Highway just right up that lane there. This is another one of those campsites. Okay, this place is full of them. Well, I shouldn't say this place. I mean, I had them in the lower 48 as well. Lord has just certainly blessed me with some beautiful, amazing sites in this campsites in this beautiful, amazing country is what it comes down to. Because it's all good everywhere I go. It's, yeah. 249 miles today. So I guess about, what is that then? About 220, in this direction, east. Because I'd ridden, I think, about 30 this morning before I had left by running back into Whitehorse and all that. So I think by the time I left Sharon and Lyle, like I said, I think I'd ridden about 30 miles. So, yeah, like around 220 and good riding, man. Good, just easy, smooth riding, beautiful day, comfortable, a little cool, but still just, comfortable. And even right now, though, it's that sun is just beating down on me, though, on my side of my face, and it's just warm. It's not like hot, it's just warm. It feels wonderful. But let's see, what else? So last night, I'd said I was going to have company. I don't know if I said somebody from Colorado or exactly what I said, but turns out this is a young 28-year-old man from Colorado named Nico, of Italian descent. I take it he's raised here in the States, I believe, but I know that Sharon was saying he has a desire to move to Italy. But anyhow, he was a neat young man. I spoke to him yesterday evening when he got in, and then spoke to him more this morning. He's riding a 1200 Triumph Bonneville, and he's got leather saddlebags and all that. And but yeah, he was a fun guy. It was good to meet you there, Nico, and good chatting with you there, brother. Let's see. As far as meeting people, back at the Teslin, Teslin Lodge and Restaurant, where I'd stopped at, on the way up. I got some food and drank coffee and all that. So I stopped there again, coming back through, and got a cup of coffee. And I ended up went back in the gift shop to where I'd bought a T-shirt, and talked to the woman in there. And turns out her name is Ada, and I'd shown her the wolf situation, and she said that I should show it to. I don't know if she said the owner or how she described, maybe just said her by name. But Juanita, I think is the woman's name, and said she used to be a conservation officer, and she might have said the owner actually. So anyhow, and she told me, who her daughter was, and her daughter's the girl that she checked me out this time, my coffee and gas, and then when I was here, again 2.5 weeks ago, something like that. She, she checked me out. She works the register, but nice young woman. And but anyhow, I went back up and I told her, I said that Ada said that that I should show this wolf footage, or however I said it, to her mom. So she called her mom, and sure enough, her mom showed up in a few minutes, and I'm pretty sure her mom's name was, like I said, Juanita. But yeah, she thought the footage was pretty crazy, I guess. And yeah, so it was good to meet Juanita and Ada, and again the daughter, who's unfortunately I didn't get her name, but So yeah, that let's see what. Oh, and then at a pull off there a little while ago, a couple hours ago maybe, I met a couple young men, um, and a driving a pickup truck, an old Chevy pickup truck. He said it's 30 years old, so an old classic reliable Chevy pickup truck with the slide-in camper. And I think he said they're going to be out for about 3 months. But what's cool, or what's interesting, is they're from Germany, and Jacob and Joe were their names. So we chatted there for a few minutes, and it was good to meet you guys as well. And I hope you have an amazing time touring the country, this part of the world. He said his uncle, actually Jacob's uncle, lives in Whitehorse, so that's a pretty cool connection to have. And it sounded like they're just going to. I don't think they're going down into down into our country, and I don't know if he said they're going up to Alaska. It sounded like they're just doing a serious tour, maybe of this Canadian side over here, because they're going to go over into Alberta, I believe, and then back towards Vancouver, something to that effect. So, but again, they've got like about 3 months, and they must just be starting out. Because I think he said sometime in September, is when they would be done. But good to meet you guys. Let's see what else. Yeah, so this again amazing campsite here. I just sat and ate my dinner a few minutes ago, and then I walked my food bag up a ways and stashed it for the night. Again, I don't want it anywhere near me. Let's see what else. Because again, I gotta be careful. I'm gonna end up running out of video here, out of memory if I drag this out too long. My mom, I am so thankful to report that she does not have congestive heart failure, and she's out of the hospital. She got to go home today. Antibiotics for her legs, the staff and all that. Still dealing with that, and her legs are still in pretty bad shape. But again, thank the Lord that she does not have congestive heart failure. Could not be more thankful. That, and then speaking of moms, tell you, man, again, Miss Sharon, she got me, as my brother-in-law Aaron says, got me in the feel goods, man. She referred to herself today as my Yukon mother, and dude, that she got. Well, you'll not be surprised to hear. I got a little emotional. I just felt such a connection with those folks. I mean, it was just, I just enjoyed so much being with them. So yeah, it's an honor to think of you there, Sharon, as my Yukon mom, and Lyle, dude, he's just a laid back, chill, good dude. He took me out in his garage there before I left and showed me a bunch of trophies, just a bunch of elk racks all over the walls in there, and I'm sorry, I said elk. Well, I mean, they had elk as well, but it seemed like more than anything it was moose. A bunch of big old moose racks. Then there was a big, like a Euro mount of an elk, and then there was also like a shoulder mount of an elk, and some caribou racks and all that. And I told him, yeah, one hunter to another, man. That gets my juices flowing. Our whitetail season starts there at the end of September, and God willing, I'll be getting home sometime, there in September, just before it starts. So I ain't gonna lie, it's definitely something to look forward to. I'm not gonna wish my time away out here, right now, but that's always something to look forward to, and especially the closer it gets to the fall, that anticipation. This always starts to rise into the more, again, the weather starts to turn, and again, this weather has been full-on fall-like weather, but it don't look like fall, but it sure feels like it. But so yeah, man, it's good stuff. And I think I'm going to need to shut it down. I think that's all I've got. I think I covered the folks I met today. I met a woman back at Marsh Lake that was walking her dog. I take it maybe she's local, because she was talking about how high the lake was last year, unless she just travels through. But I do believe she's local. like I said, she's down there walking her dog. And actually, too, she walked back a few minutes later with another guy and referred to him as her neighbor. So, yeah, local, I guess. But anyhow, she had it was called a Karelian bear dog. I have never heard of that kind of dog. But hers was female, and this dog was the most pleasant, like just gentle acting dog. I got to love on it, and it sniffed on me, and I think it might even tried to, and I kind of, face to face, and maybe it kind of licked my nose, and just a super pleasant dog. And I'm gonna have to look him up though. Karelian bear dog. So okay, yeah, I think that's it. I think pretty much the whole time I've been here, there's been a couple ducks. There's some ducks out here on this lake that just been out there floating, doing their thing. Tell you, I didn't put my glasses on. I can't see them. I don't know if looks like I'm pointing the right direction, but I don't know. It don't matter.